Thank you very much for joining in. This is Son of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia's first vlogger on superheroism. Whether we're talking about comics, whether we're talking about movies, TV series, action figures, statues and collectibles, and so forth. I'm going to be bringing on board the members of Superheroes of Arabia group. If you haven't joined that group, it's on Facebook. So you can just head there and look for Superheroes of Arabia. Be a part of the greater geek community that's mostly inclusive of geeks in Saudi Arabia, but also has our geek brothers and sisters from United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait. So the topic for today's discussion is the year 2021. Is it gonna be exciting for us geeks in Arabia? A lot of things have happened. Last year was pretty much down for much of the global geek community. The Comic-Con happened at home. Comic-Con Arabia that was supposed to happen here in Jeddah got cancelled. But this year, with the start of Disney Plus, release of the Snyder cut, there is a new level of excitement that's coming in. At the same time, we are at a stage where we are getting vaccinated at an increasing number. Last I checked yesterday, 14% of the population in Saudi Arabia has been vaccinated. Of course, it doesn't mean that things will go back 100% back to 100% normalcy. But for the very least, something is going to be better than nothing. I am pretty much hopeful that there is going to be a Comic-Con happening in Saudi Arabia before the end of this year. But it's just a hope, nothing confirmed so far. And in that respect, what we have is that at least Middle East Film and Comic-Con is going to be taking place in Dubai. So that's a good news concerning it. Now, we've been having, as I've said, Snyderverse. There's a lot of talk going on of restoring the Snyderverse. There's a lot of development occurring with Matt Reeves' project, and we've recently heard it's going to take place on Earth 2. And some of the people have basically floated the theory that Michael B. Jordan is going to be the Superman in that Earth 2. Again, it needs to be confirmed. But other than that, the biggest or the most excitement that we are coming across is through Disney Plus. We saw what WandaVision did. I mean, it raised our excitement levels all the way to the top. It has left a lot of Easter eggs. Some of you who have joined me here fairly recently, you can also subscribe me on my YouTube, because I've shared some of my thoughts on WandaVision, as well as on the possibility of a Young Avengers project that will make its way to the MCU. Because at present, we have seen at least 4 members who are now part of the MCU reality. Now, in that respect, the status of Billy and Tommy, we saw what happened in WandaVision. But then again, I wouldn't say that they are not going to be making an appearance in future projects. Then we are enjoying Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The best thing that has happened here is the fact that they have given more clues for X-Men's imminent entry into the MCU. Because in WandaVision, we saw Quicksilver, and a lot of people were saying that that was just to deflect the attention of the audience, and it was part of the misdirection or something like that. But my point is that why would Agatha Harkness go into various multiverses and pick that particular Pietro who belonged to the X-Men universe, to the X-Men Fox Studios universe? And the moment I finish that, next thing you know, we are watching episode 3. And in that respect, what happens is that a location called Madripoor is introduced. Now, if you say Madripoor is not essentially a Avengers Captain America location. It was basically a Wolverine location. I won't even say X-Men location. And you had Hydra involved over there over the period of time. Then you had the Hand. Punisher also got involved. In 1990s, an issue was written by Chris Claremont with art from Jim Lee that retconned a story that involved the first meeting between Captain America and Wolverine. And what they were doing was they were trying to save the last member of the Romanov family in Russia, the royalty of Russia, who happens to be Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff. Now, I'm going to be inviting some of the members from who are part of Superheroes of Arabia community to come in and participate in this discussion. So I'm going to be going in one by one, and it's going to be a surprise, by the way. So I'm not going to be announcing who's going to be first. Fans, followers, geek brothers and sisters, say hello to Arib Yunus. Arib is working as a finance professional, but on the sidelines, he is pretty much involved with a lot of speaking and speaking activity that's particularly related to the pop culture genre, especially superheroes. And he is also an esteemed member of our group, Superheroes of Arabia. If you haven't joined it, please do join it on Facebook. Arib, how are you, man? How's life been treating you?
Well, I'm going back home from work, so you tell me how life would be treating me if I'm going back from work at this time.
Oh, you just finished work.
No, I went home, I changed, I went down to get some light dinner, and I'm going back home.
Man, God bless you, man. I mean, for all the hard work that you're doing in. Arib, I'm going to start out with the topic. Do you think that the year 2021 is going to be pretty much exciting for the geek community here in Arabia? We're talking about Saudi Arabia as well as the GCC. Give us your take.
Well, we already got a big taste of it in terms of superhero movies with the outstanding Zack Snyder cut of JL. And then we got the Monsterverse as well, which was released here, and I can see that people are going to the theaters. I believe there's a lot to look forward to for us. I mean, I'm expecting Black Widow and all the other superhero movies to release here as well. And people are huge fans of going to the cinema and watching the movie. So I believe we're going to contribute a lot from the Middle East in terms of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I hope that COVID dies on. Like I know that we are in the middle of a second or a third wave, however you want to see it. But I really hope that the vaccination effect kicks in and we end up having zero cases, just like New Zealand does. And if that happens, then we cannot rule out an event like Comic Con or something like that happening towards the end of the year. Just like the Prix is coming, so there's no reason why we can't have a major event for cosplays. And if it doesn't happen, I'll do it myself.
Okay. But from like percentage point of view, how much percentage is it likely, or what's the probability you think that
Uh,
based on the existing pace of vaccination and everything, what do you think are the chances for Comic Con to take place here in Saudi Arabia?
Very low, 5 to 10% at this point. I think 2022 is a much more realistic year for us. This year is basically the year that we try to beat COVID. I really hope it happens, but so far it's April. People are not taking their precautions seriously. Just because you are vaccinated does not mean you're not going to get COVID. There is nothing that says that. People need to understand this. Neo Ahmed, I am excited for Mortal Kombat, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the cinema because I don't trust the cinemas here to not cut the most brutal scenes at this point. So I'm just gonna wait for people to tell me if it's uncut.
Nia Ahmed, thank you for posting this question and to taking the discussion to a more exciting level. Okay, Shafiq Farhan is asking how Loki will open more doors for upcoming MCU.
Oh, so many of them. Oh my God, too many of them.
Too many.
I love the trailer. The first trailer was not impressive at all, from in my opinion, but the second one, it's on another level. It increased my excitement level tenfolds.
Okay.
And I think we saw Natasha in the trailer, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. Do you think it was Natasha or it was someone else?
Well, my focus, I'll be honest with you, the trailer that I have seen, I've seen it only once. And the thing that got me really excited about Loki's trailer was the introduction of Mr. Mobius.
Yes.
And Mr. Mobius, because for me, I grew up reading comics in the 80s and 90s. Mr. Mobius was actually based on a real Marvel Comics editor and writer who was considered as the ultimate authority to maintaining continuity in Marvel Comics. His name was Mark Grunwald. So the guy who created Mr. Mobius, Walt Simonson, who is known for his great amount of work on Thor, he basically was inspired by his approach to continuity, and then he introduced a character in Fantastic Four number 253, if I'm not mistaken, and it even looks like Mr. Mobius. And what they've done is that they've given Owen Wilson a look that pretty much resembles Mark Grunwald. Not entirely, but the mustache says it all. And it is Mr. Mobius is a very important character, and when we saw Endgame, there were a lot of unanswered questions, and I wasn't expecting that they would be using Loki in and tying him up with Mr. Mobius. And now I'm reading some other news sites, and they're saying that there was also a Skrull in the trailer who was hiding in plain sight.
Oh.
So that's another cue for Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be the case.
Just a quick thank you to all my friends who joined the live story when they saw me in the live story. So thank you guys. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you so much. You know who you are.
And from my side, thank you very much for spreading the message to your friends, to people who are interested in this sort of stuff, and really honored that you joined in on my first ever Instagram live.
I hope you do more of them, and maybe we could just do it on Clubhouse. We'll find more people there, honestly.
I will be doing on Clubhouse, but this Instagram live, I'm going to be also uploading it, the audio of it, as a podcast on my podcast channel. For those of you who are interested into podcasts, go to SoundCloud and look for Son of Jeddah. You will find my previous episodes as well, and this one is going to be uploaded too.
Awesome. Okay. So much for
Okay, we have another member from Superheroes of Arabia. Guys, I want to introduce you to Figures Master. He is in Jeddah. He is a cosplayer. He has one of the best action figures collection I have ever seen. And it's not just restricted to one line of characters, whether Marvel, DC. No, he has a great collection for 80s toys, whether we're talking about the Bionic Six, Thundercats, Silverhawks. The list just goes on and on. He-Man, Ninja Turtles, and everything.
Hi, Son of Jeddah.
Hala, Figures Master. How are you, man?
I'm fine, just fine. How is everything?
Everything is going really great, especially after watching the movies of our favorite characters and the TV series on Disney Plus. It's been really exciting.
Yes.
So
I really enjoyed the last DC Zack Snyder cut. It was one of the best.
Which part was
the
your
Falcon
favorite?
is a good version. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's one of the best Marvel yet to be started. Bad.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Which part of Snyder Cut was your favorite? And which part of Falcon and the Winter Soldier has been your favorite till now?
Falcon, so far I only saw the 2 episodes. I didn't see the 3rd one, so I cannot answer that yet.
Okay.
But for Zack Snyder, I love the changes he made, especially the Flash edit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. Okay, adding even everybody wanted to see Superman in black.
Yes. My favorite.
That's one. Another one, yes. Changing the about 50% or 70% of the story.
Yeah.
That was a bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie was too long. I agree.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It was, because by the end of the day, both you and I know that the previous version was total trash, and the amount of time it took for Zack Snyder to fix it and add new scenes and everything, it was a huge task, but he did something really good. What I really got excited was for the scenes I saw for Lex Luthor and Deathstroke.
Yeah,
And
the uncut scenes, you mean? The uncut scenes.
yes, yes, and Jared Leto especially.
Yeah, I love the uncut scenes.
Okay, Talal, I need to have your thoughts on today's topic. The topic is the year 2021 we are in already. Is it gonna be
Yeah.
exciting for us geeks in Saudi Arabia as well as the GCC?
Hopefully, hopefully. We heard as a cosplayer, we heard a great news that we're going to have a couple of expositions like Comic Con or similar to it will be it's planning to be happen here in Saudi Arabia, especially in Riyadh.
Wow. Around what time
Yeah.
are you expecting that to happen?
Nothing being announced yet, and due to the critical situation of Corona, COVID-19 currently, they are not announcing anything officially yet.
They are not. Okay, okay. But you think that it's likely that we will be having a Comic Con in Saudi Arabia before the end of 2021?
Yeah, if it's not soon, maybe by the maximum by the end of the year, the fourth quarter of the year, we'll have some. But for example, in Dubai, they will have Comic Con by the end of this year. They are planning to have it by the end of this year.
Yes, Middle East Film and Comic Con. They announced about that because right now.
But here in Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. They're going to have or not.
Okay, because I think something needs to be done because the excitement level is at an all-time high, especially after the pandemic when it broke out. We are now doing movies and everything, and so
Thank you.
okay. So right now, until as of today, you have only heard talk, but nothing confirmed for Comic Con in Saudi Arabia at this moment.
Nothing of any big events such as Comic Con or Gamers Con or nothing to be happen. Nothing confirmed about the dates, but we heard it will be there this year, inshallah. But if I expect something, I will expect by the end of the year, not now.
Not now. Okay.
Not now.
What else are we supposed to look into till that time? Because otherwise we might end up, both you and I, going to Dubai to attend the Middle East Film and Comic Con if the travel restrictions are lenient.
For me, if the travel restrictions will go low and everything will go normal, for sure I will be going for Dubai to participate with Jumaro costume and Batman Ninja as well. Maybe I will have third cosplay as well. But so far, nothing here in Jeddah for this year. I don't think there's any plan for one in Jeddah. What I heard about, it will be only in Riyadh so far.
Okay, for those of our guests who have joined in right now, Figures Master is a very dedicated cosplayer. Check out his Instagram profile and see his costumes that he's done for Jomaro or Sansheru, as many call him. Then Grandizer, who doesn't know Grandizer, and also Batman Ninja. Okay, Figures Master, there's a request from Shafiq Farhan. He's saying that he wants to see your Bionic 6 and Silverhawks figures. Shafiq Farhan, check out his Instagram profile, Figures Master, if you have a message for him.
Yeah, you can see my collection, my account. And if you're in Jeddah, you are most welcome to come and see it in person.
His museum, his toyseum is a work of wonders. And nothing makes me more happy every time whenever I get the chance to visit him. Figures Master, always thank you for having a big heart, to always giving me the honor to visit your toyseum.
Welcome. You're most welcome.
Okay, I'm now going to be signing out. The first ever Instagram live broadcast for Son of Jeddah has turned out to be very good, and inshallah I'm planning to do even more frequently. Please don't forget that this is going to be uploaded as a podcast as well on my SoundCloud channel. And also, because I am creating content from, in that respect, if any one of you who likes my work and would like to support me in producing more and more exciting content, please visit buymeacoffee.com/sonofjeddah. Thank you very much to all for joining in. Thank you, Arib Yunus, for joining in. Figures Master. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening, and I'll keep you posted about the podcast episode.